To First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. So a very short kick.
I was going to say, my young nigga back there going to run over one of them niggas, man.
They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And to give this time to the tailback. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Hey, that's that man right there. Work that field, big dog.
It's a first down. We often with Cam Newton talk about
that's that little man right there. Just chill, big dog.
He can throw it on a rope. He can
that little man right there,
man. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the
See,
big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't have time to put this offense in a precarious position.
We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
Gun. Yeah, and then back out instantly and come back in.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton, he's going to look deep for more.
Watch out, Merk.
And that'll be incomplete. Good,
you know I saw you getting your hips and shit together back there.
A long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible.
I saw you.
Nice start, but unable to hold out.
I wouldn't see you. Watch out.
A couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there.
Oh, handle him.
Throwing on 3rd.
I mean, I want to know you were running back. I mean, the wide receiver, man. Handle him.
Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
I'm the receiver right there, big dog. That's chill.
Says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
What's crazy though, I told him to tighten up.
Great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch out, bro. Hold up. Hold up. I'm going to handle that hole later. Right now, I can't breathe. Nah, don't put your hands on my bit now.
On 2nd and 12.
Oh, tighten up, Mark.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Hey, man, it was a decision-making time, man. You had to make a decision, big dog.
It's a Carolina first
I know you saw that decision, too. One or the other, big dog. You feel me? On the dude, one or the other just did. On
first down. This is McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's not on Greasy. No, not Greasy.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Come on, this is city, bro. This is city.
The defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles, and putting the defense back on its heels.
Man, fuck that nigga over there, man. Chris, man, Ohio State boy right there, man. Fuck that nigga over there, man. Let's go.
From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows.
You say that, my guy. You say that.
That touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
Oh, no. One thing about, I'm going to embarrass you in front of that nigga, because he over there really wanting you to beat me.
That's right.
You see how he started the conversation off? Oh, yeah, that nigga just beat me.
Let's go. Hey, come on. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 9. Check 31.
First carry for Darius Geis. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now.
Hey, watch out for that, my guy. That ain't happening no more. Just know that. Man, that ain't happening no more. Just know that. Just know that.
And he will lose yardage.
Hey, man, our first rule, we did the same thing. And then they let me recover. For nothing.
Brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Ain't no dots. Now, Mike. That one thing about them boys, they ain't going for no dots this shit. Nah, they don't like niggas throwing no dots, nah. Man, that's chill. Big dog. That's chill. Oh,
fuck. Down, Jackson.
Nope.
Eluding the pressure right.
Nope.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away.
Let's go, Florida State.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big
that was good
down,
shit, boy. Y'all seen you read these progressions like a motherfucker. It was like when you were looking at it, little bit, it was hiding the highlight.
Very good return that time. 18 yards.
They're still going through the progressions like a motherfucker.
10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
When I want this nigga to score on the top like that, dog,
we're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
They're chill with all that.
Think about what every team has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs.
They're chill with all
that. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, the biggest
chill with all
goal,
that, big homie.
to be the highest seed possible that you can
boy had it on his mind, ain't he?
Playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now, fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Let me do that little
gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Hey. Hell no. Jesus.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Same playbook.
Throwing his new. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Nice move at the 40.
Hey, don't hit my cracker like that, bro. God damn.
The final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He came back to the sideline screaming, coach. Boy, hitting. Man, I just don't hit my cracker like that, bro.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Switch. Out. 20. Slant. Sponge.
Now a handoff looking right. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Yeah, L1 did hit X, and then find out who you want to mic. Excuse me.
Ready? Ready, 8. 8. Rap. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to that mic over there. Come on. Ready?
On 2nd and 12, Newton going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Hey, man, great
shit.
Great
at the 6.
This fuck nigga went from the
Give
inside
him 2 yards
to
there
the
as they set
outside
up
with
now
no problem.
with a 1st and goal.
Mike to the step. Go, Randy. I don't think you got it, son. Kill. 6 guys. 8.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop
that nigga, man. You
him
got all white on?
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Second down and goal. Newton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Shit, nigga.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Shit.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 4. Big dash. 20. Hey.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this in the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come on.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yeah, look at my truck.
Past the 20 to the 22
the back seat of my truck.
line.
Remember the things in the back? That's in one of them things. Like, and you can just take the whole thing. Okay.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Oh, that shit.
Down Jackson.
Get that pussy.
Lost the football.
Come on, man.
Plays like
I
this
feel like that Florida State.
Unusual for the team.
Hey, Merk, you just drafted that boy this year. I think second or third round. He was a superstar week 6, my G.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
Bro, that nigga went stupid on his own, bro.
In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he had 91
This
acceleration,
will be charging
86
again
speed
here
or
at
some shit like
2nd
that.
and 15. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one
Oh,
out.
man. That's good, man.
Inside the 30.
That's good, bro.
Take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big
That's the
play
right time for that
there.
motherfucker, man. That's the
83
right time for that
yards.
motherfucker.
As they are now on the
Come
board
on.
here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant
I can say, what,
that
nigga?
thing's done.
Well, now that they got the
What, you
touchdown,
trying to
it's
lose
not
in the
88
grip?
and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Ready.
Mike 9.
Gun.
Hey, come on.
3rd and 2, Newton. And he's got his man on
Man,
the
come on, that foot
and
nigga
they'll
quick.
get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their
This wrong you a
timeouts.
nigga, man. Stop playing
As
out
they'll
there.
get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Fuck wrong with that nigga, man. Ain't you a nigga? And get there.
We gotta get to nothing. Mike over there. All day, baby. All day. Check 52. Hey, check 20.
20.
Say.
Newton going to hand it off to
Oh, my
McCaffrey.
God,
And he is met in his tracks
Murray.
behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard
Murray.
there, and it's 2nd down.
We got what we wanted after
Got
2
real
bit,
excited when I
dog.
saw those lateral type runs.
Hey,
But the best backs
I
that made
got
it
what I
happen, they put a
wanted.
foot in the
Hey.
ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play
Hey,
got swallowed up.
hey.
Set. Look at it.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check.
Gun.
Check. Check.
20.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, so you finna send him a little more? He getting in there?
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Great.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's going to go down again. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their
And we
timeouts.
told him to watch
As they
this
stop
duck
again
ass
with just
nigga
under
coming off the
40
edge.
ticks to go.
All he had to
in
do
this
was tell
first
that nigga he
half.
finna
So
hit him
on
and he would've
4th
moved
down,
around.
kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Not today.
The Browns' drive about to get started. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff? They all made sure to let us know.
Nigga, I told you,
right now. Start tomorrow. We still got some time. And they plan on putting it together,
right there, man.
Formulating a streak, get the whole
month of December still left to
right
play.
There, man. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to
man,
us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
That's the Ricky Popo right there, my nigga. Stop playing with him, my nigga.
No, check that. We got Mike Gibson.
Jackson now to throw again.
I just told you don't throw that shit, man.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Lord, they playing with me out here, man. Why they playing with me like this, man?
When you're the underdogs and you're
why
playing
my young niggas playing with me like this, man? They ain't even click me on Dante just then. They click me on them.
Turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts.
Yes,
Lord. With 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Watch out with all that big dog.
As he'll punt it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. It says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Man, that's a touchdown right here, man. Yeah, I told you this man got 1-2 on that person hard in it, bro. Man got 1-2 on, bro. Hit a nigga with a left and a right, 1-2.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Man. What the fuck?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Wide, get wide. You gon' take. You got take. You got take right there. Kill. 20. Rush in. Check 43. Watch the safety creep. Check 3. Top up. Crunch. Slam.
You hear me like that screaming?
Alert flag.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Look at this shit, bro.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Bro, we in the same field, my nigga. We gonna have a friendly gentleman game. Like, straight up, bro.
Coach.
Straight up, bro. Let's have a gentleman game, my nigga. Like,
Ready for the
damn.
fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Happy New Year, everybody. Let's do what we do then, man. Let's do what we do. Let's do it, y'all, boy.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well
That's
in the first half.
That's Florida State, though.
Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason
we'll take it, my nigga. We'll take it. Let me get that.
Stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Oh, no, big bro. You ought to know what to say with it.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And how about Jezzy2Grezzy eat the dick up real good?
Let's go, D.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. The two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
Man, listen, we warmed up for real.
That's the first time that they looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Come on, we hit L1.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to play the fire.
The computer
Let's
back and
go
then
into
kicked off
the virtual locker room.
nigga,
Because
I'm
here's what I think
talking
happened. They got in there and they said, listen,
So we got
let's
to
take
have that
control
move
right
ready for
away.
him.
Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points.
Basketball
Turn the ball back
committee.
over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more
They
of a
just said
cushion
that
in the
about
game.
you.
Check so
Man,
far.
the whole
Defense
nigga.
shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Right at the 8.
I got one.
Check.
Check hot.
And to give this time to the tailback. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this down.
Come on, that nigga jumped off that block like he knew he had somewhere to be.
First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times
Come
this
on,
game is
yeah.
about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. If this one big carry away from busting this open, that's a good start for him.
Brings up second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
I watch you man rag dog you several times.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Gun.
You're a yeah, I know.
Gun. Let's go.
On second and 12, Newton. There he goes inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Sione Taki coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
Look at 70. You watching this nigga, bro.
Zerline now as he'll try for the field goal. This will be a 37-yard
watching this nigga
attempt.
coming in to thrash your quarterback.
Back now here in Cleveland. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
All right, I'm ready, man. My fault.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Come on, man. Let's go. At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. And right at a yard.
Oh, man.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Okay. I ain't tripping. Yeah, I should have swatted it.
On first down, this is Geis. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Yeah, I tried to cut you
for
for the spin, right? I tried to click on him before you
Making it
spin.
look easy out
They
there.
click me
Another
on
first
the
down.
free
So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll find Hall. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put more contact on him.
And you
really
better get there, too.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Oh, my Lord.
It's Hall.
Dante, how you sitting there? You don't handle that bit, bro.
Pick up, and that's a 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. Going for it all. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey, hold the block.
I'm going back to you.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And his kick is good.
Well, I'm talking about you the man, ain't you?
Every bit of that one as it's good from 56.
That's what they call you? You the man, Mark?
All right, so they needed 2 scores to
That
get
was
back
like
in the
100
game.
yards,
The field goal
dude.
there, maybe
Talking
not
about
exactly
special
what they wanted,
delivery.
but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check. Tighten up.
Now they try the right side here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to
Now that young nigga ain't letting that peel go, man. Watch out with all that. That young nigga know the value of that peel. Whoa.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. The battle in the
Who got
trenches
rolled?
never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Check 50. Check. Fresno.
Great.
He's checking. Crash. Hey. You gotta
Back to throw, Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. Past the 20.
Stop playing, Merk.
Touchdown,
Stop playing, Merk.
Carolina. DJ
I knew you
Moore,
thought I was going to
his
run that
5th
home.
touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside.
Hey, I knew
2
DJ
minutes.
Moore
I
would
think
get
you can
mad,
breathe
man. He got the Chris
relatively
out there
easily
rounding up
Yeah, you
niggas
can,
and shit,
but
catching
still,
up
you gotta
shit,
stay
catching
vigilant.
in the
Can't give up
backfield,
anything
running
cheap
shit.
and easy.
I knew
That
DJ
could
was
put
kind
you in
of
some
mad.
jeopardy.
I said, let
Out
me
is the
get DJ.
kickoff
Dang.
unit as they run up and send this
Good
one
fucking
away.
game, boy. You Panthers pussy ass
This
niggas
is
showed
fielded
up
a
and
couple
hey,
yards
what's up with
deep.
you sometime ass niggas?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as
24-10
he'll get this
right
only
now,
back to the
minute
20.
48.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now
He's
we'll
been holding
see
this
if that
shit back
offense
on
can
your
put
ass the
6
whole
on the
game.
board here. We'll see. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Well, we got them hitters, man. We with them hitters now.
To throw again,
Oh, you be with the
Jackson.
stuff
And now he'll tuck it and run.
I
Give
see
him
you,
10
Jaden.
that time as he was able to
I
get
see
away
you,
from the
Jaden.
pressure
You
and
want to
get a
hit
nice
somebody.
gain.
Somebody let Jaden hit somebody.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go with Geis. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
20.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Check 52. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Say. Bang.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets
Finally got you one, ain't it,
but a
boy?
teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Newton toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Watch twist. 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Hey, man, that's Ricky, man. Y'all been having it tough for him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been having much space as he like. You know, but he been holding his own. Besides the little hiccup he just had with that fumble, we fucking with him.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey, switch gears. Watch the ad. Check 3. Check 20. Check
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
I know he wanted to come hit 6, son. We got it in there. I knew he wanted to come hit 6, son.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to.
Into a double team and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Newton. Yeah, this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Man, that young nigga like that, bro.
Seconds left, we get a timeout.
That young nigga is like that, bro.
Throwing here, Newton.
Man,
Gets to
the
him
ball.
that time, and he's going to go down. So this one is over. A victory for
That nigga out
Carolina.
there in thought he was finna kill Cam,
allowing just
bitch.
3
Running back.
points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
Waistline
And
off
remember
his
the old
ass.
adage, offense sells tickets.
Good fucking
Defense
game,
does
though,
what?
bro.
Wins
You did.
championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish.